Hi everybody, this is Jesse Bach, Executive Director of the Imagine Foundation, and today I just wanted to take a couple minutes to guide you through a really interesting resource that you might not be aware that's out there. It's the list of goods, forced or child labor. Within the U.S. State Department, there is the Trafficking in Persons Office. And the Trafficking in Persons Office, by law, has to publish and maintain a list of goods from countries that they have reason to believe are produced with child or forced labor. And you can see it's accessible by Google. Just type up, the list, basically, goods and forced or child labor. I took the liberty to download it right here. This is it's a 76-page report, but really what this comes down to is for you to be an educated consumer. If you go through this list, it's sorted out by country. Afghanistan bricks, Afghanistan carpets, and if we go through here, it's basically step-by-step alphabetical on a lot of the goods that we use, a lot of the goods that are used to make other goods, a lot of imported things, exported things. I mean, if we look at China bricks, may be made by child or forced labor. Now, it's important to know that this isn't, definitive. It's not saying every brick out of China is made by child or forced labor, but it's something to consider. It means that, we know that there is child labor and forced labor in bricks in China. Now, you might be saying, well, I don't care about that. Bricks don't influence, we're not importing bricks from China, really. But think about some of the products that are imported from China. Those are made in factories. Factories are made out of bricks. Bricks may be made by child or forced labor. If we look at some of the other things, Pakistan leather, known to be made by child labor. Peru, Brazil nuts are known to be harvested by forced labor. Cattle from Paraguay, known to be harvested by forced labor. This list isn't meant to freak you out at all. It's just really to get you thinking about being an educated consumer. Because if you knew that, well, Bolivian corn was known to be harvested through forced labor, maybe the next time you're in the supermarket and you see corn, you see Bolivia, you think, oh, maybe I should go to the local farmer's market. Next time you're looking at cotton that comes from Turkey and you know that it's harvested by child labor, maybe you'll think, you know what, maybe I'll go with that U.S. company, less likely to use child labor or slave labor. The same thing with fireworks. I'm always amazed at fireworks coming from China, child labor, forced labor, Guatemala, El Salvador. So access this list because there's a bunch of interesting things that are on here that maybe you never knew about it. Rice from Burma, shellfish from Nicaragua, silver from Bolivia. Check this stuff out because really, human trafficking and slavery is a crime of economics and of human rights violations. It basically exists because we buy stuff. Be an educated consumer. Your voice is tied in with your dollar. If you start withholding your dollars or spending them with more ethical purchases, manufacturers will take notice, and all of a sudden things will start changing quite rapidly. If you want to access this, like I said, go to Google, just look up the list of goods known to be made by forced or child labor, and this will come up. Go through it. Become an educated consumer. Your dollar is your voice. And as always, imagine what's possible if we just try.